This interview is already in progress. Thank you for listening.
Now that chicken be looking good.
Oh yeah. That's one of my side jobs.
How often do you make that? Cause you look like you pretty experienced at it.
Oh yeah, I cook like every night. Got a big family to feed.
Oh really? So you're the cook in the house.
That will be correct.
Oh well, that's good. That's a first. That is a first. Everything is a first. This is a first. Oh my God, that's good. I know your girlfriend must be loving you. She ain't got to cook. I knew a couple that had this deal going. Wait a minute, I'm trying to lift it up from my TikTok diamonds. Okay, can y'all see better now? Um, she uh she had a deal with her husband that um he did the cooking and she did the cleaning.
Oh, I do both.
I thought that was an awesome deal because I do the cooking. My husband, he cooks sometimes. He's a good cook, but he doesn't cook all the time. So it's mainly me that does the cooking. But, after doing cooking, you're just exhausted. I don't feel like cleaning the kitchen. I don't want
Yeah,
to
well,
clean the kitchen.
my first trade was cooking, so I went to culinary art school and things of that nature. So I cook and clean as I go.
Okay, that's good. That's real good. You don't know how good that is to hear. I thought it was just something that you were showing off for the camera. Um, you know.
Nah, I just get bored. So, people been asking me like lately, like, cause I ain't been cooking on the grill. So they've been like, hey man, what you been cooking at the house? So I just been doing little small things, showing them.
Okay. Okay. So introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you before I start asking you questions.
All right. Well, I'm Delaware the Butcher. You already know one number at GMCDT. I actually own GMCDT, but right now we in what you call hiatus. We about to get back booming. We ain't been doing shows. We ain't been doing videos. We just been releasing songs lately. So, we about to get back to it. Albums about to be coming out. The clothing line get ready to drop. Things of that nature. So, everything about to start happening again.
Okay. Okay. I mean, you have to take a hiatus. You have to take a break sometime. Sometimes it just gets too much. You know what I mean? Gets it can get a little bit overwhelming, and
Yeah.
you have to be able to take a break from it. You got to be able to take a break. After I finish all these interviews, I'm going to take a break. Um, Back in 2015, that's all I did was interview, and I got burnt out.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. It can happen.
I got burnt out, because once the word spread about people watching my interviews and downloading my interviews, I got a lot of requests from a lot of people that wanted interviews.
Right,
And
right.
you try to accommodate people. And with me just starting out on the whole interview thing, I wanted to get everybody in, give everybody a chance,
Right.
not realizing that I'm exhausting myself at the same time. I just went on total burnout and stopped doing it for a couple of years. You
Nah, I
know,
understand completely.
so I know it can get to you, but I am very impressed. I'm just as impressed with your cooking as I am with your with your music.
Well, I really appreciate that. Like I say, we were dropping singles. Yeah, of course, I've been dropping singles, a lot of
Uh-huh.
them.
Yes, you have.
Like I say, I got Apply Pressure, Bounce Back. We ended at the list go on. So
Uh-huh.
at the at the end of the day, now it's about to be getting into the videos and trying to get the clothing line right, and just getting the
Mhm.
group back outside. You know what I'm saying? It's been a minute.
Mhm. Yeah, it has. It's been a while. After I do these interviews, I got a couple of more interviews left. I'm gonna go off until December 1st as far as interviews, goes. I'm still gonna have my radio show, but I'm not gonna be doing interviews for a minute because it takes a lot. Because I have to do editing, and I put it in so many different places that it has to it has to adjust to all of those different places that I'm putting it at. So I have to make it adjust.
Right.
So it's a lot of work. The interview is just the initial part. You got to contact the person, you got to set the date, make sure the date is right for both of you guys, the time is right for both of you guys. Then you got to do the advertisement for the interview. Then you got to set up for the interview. After the interview, you have to edit the interview, and then it's a lot that goes into it. And I don't think that people really think about that.
Yeah, everything is a process. Everything is a process. Anything we do from interviews to a video to even making a song, everything is a process. Some people think you're going to blow overnight. It don't work like that. You got to do a lot of footwork. You got to keep your head on a swivel and be willing to learn if you don't know what you need to be doing.
That's right. That's right. It is.
I agree with you 100%.
It's a lot of work that goes into it, And plus, you want to not just make yourself look good. You want to make the person that you're interviewing look good too. It's not just about self when you're doing these things.
Correct.
So I need to ask you. I'm going to ask you about this name. What inspired that name, and how does it reflect on your style? I have an idea, but I want you to go ahead and clarify it.
All right, so there's two parts of my name. Everybody knows that. So Delaware, it came from when I first moved to Virginia when I was like 7, 8 years old. And I started going to school here in Virginia, and everybody was like, hey, man, what's your name? And I told them, they was like, nah, we're going to call you Delaware because that's where you're from.
Okay.
Yeah, so since I was a young man, everybody called me that. Everybody called me Delaware. Now, the butcher part, now that came when I was about 17 years old. So this is back in like 2003, maybe 2004. And Abu the Butcher, they were saying like my style wasn't like his, but because I rep Hampton and Newport News, they was comparing me to him. And a lot of the guys that was doing the music like Big O, Big J, Walt T, just some of the names that's out of Newport News, had given me that name Butcher. So that name been with me for a long time. So if you go look at my older music, it used to just say Delaware. But then once I started getting out there more and started dropping albums and more singles, then you saw me add the Butcher.
Okay. So I thought it meant, I'll tell you what I thought it meant. Okay, I thought butcher meant slicing. Because you're slicing those rhymes. You slicing, somebody come across you and they beat your beats, slice them. You the butcher, you going to slice them up. Don't come in my arena because I'm going to slice you up because I'm the butcher, baby.
Well, me, I'm not into I love when people want to battle and things of that nature, but I'm here for the culture. I'm trying to make music better. So it's like, I do the street stuff, I do the lovey-dovey stuff, I do a lot of music. I ain't just one lane. Yeah, I rap, but I try to touch everything when I can. So I got singers, I got a lot of stuff around me, So.
So it wasn't what I thought. That's interesting.
Nah, a lot of people, they hear the name and they, some people think I got it from Benny the Butcher. So, I get it, but he wasn't even out when I started rapping. So, no shade to him, but, yeah.
Wow. Okay, so my next question for you is, it was going to be growing up in Newport News, but you didn't really grow up in Newport News, did you? Or were you just born and just...
Like I said, I moved here when I was 7 years old. So I grew up in Hampton and Newport News. So when we first moved here, I lived on Queen Street. Okay. Then when I became about, a teenager, we moved to Newport News and I was staying in Walker Village. So that's why in my music I rep both cities, Hampton and Newport News.
Okay. So what made you realize that hip-hop was your calling? Was it Biggie Smalls or what made you...
For me, it was DMX. My dad was real old. I'm one of the youngest child of 14. So at the end of the day, I wasn't allowed to listen to hip hop when some of these guys was out. So when I really got into hip hop, it was DMX and like Juvenile and like people like that did it for me.
Oh, okay, all right.
I got into the Biggies and the Pops and all that later. The LL Cool J's, the Rakims, and all that stuff. I got onto that late.
Okay, I understand. Wow. So how old were you when you heard Biggie? When you first heard, well, not Biggie, but the original, a hip Hot hibby to the hibby to the. What is that the right one?
Yeah, I followed it.
Run T.
Yeah. You talking about I'm trying to remember the group. But yeah, them guys, I heard all those songs. Basically, I was in high school by then, and my dad started taking the whip off, as you should say.
Okay.
Started letting me like be a little free spirit, more or less, than listening to the OJs and Luther Vandross and things of that nature.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. Now your music, you got like a gritty East Coast storytelling. With your beats are raw. Your music, is it original? And how do you approach like crafting a track from the concept to the final cut? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I do. So
Okay.
I don't know about most artists, but when it comes to my ear, so if it grabs my ear, then once it grabs my ear, then I start trying to figure out which way I want to go. So, because it's all about trying to make a popular song and trying to grab the next person's ear. The same way a beat catches your ear and it makes you dance and it makes you do wah wah wah. That's what I call myself trying to do when I do my music.
Okay. All right. I heard it.
I don't know if that's putting it as simple as I can, but yeah.
So we're going to play one of your songs called Immortal.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're going to play one of them, guys. So you guys are TikTok. Hey, TikTok, how you doing? I didn't forget you here. I see you guys. I see you. I'm gonna play one of Delaware songs. This one is called Immortal. Immortal. I just got to get it set up because I had my earplugs on. Okay, let's play it.
The Butcher, baby. DC forever, you already know. I see you back up in this booth again. Hell yeah, I'm a hooligan. They say y'all team members actually quit. Hell no, I'ma school them then. I see you back up in this booth again. Hell yeah, I'm a hooligan. They say y'all team members actually quit. Hell no, I'ma school them then. I'm one of the realest, I know you people can feel it. I hopped on this track and kill it. I took a break from drug dealing. Me and my team is building. Our fan base is proving stealing. We trying to stack a million, cause losing I don't recommend it. I'm one of the greatest. I see you people didn't hate it. I always been a real nigga. I ain't never been out here faking. I'm out in Vegas. I'm chilling. I'm on vacation. I'm getting hit from two bitches. They from Jamaica. They bumping everything. I say nigga, we made it. Fuck all that criticizing and all that fucking debating. Battle who? Battle me. Man, that shit is overrated. I'll put you 6 feet and you can battle what you make. I see you back up in this booth again. Hell yeah, I'm a hooligan. They say y'all team members actually quit. Hell no, I'ma school them then. I see you back up in this booth again. Hell yeah, I'm a hooligan. They say y'all team members actually quit. Hell no, I'ma school them then. I'm showing talent. These rappers didn't got off balance. All of that mumble rapping, that shit is not even a challenge. It's so amazing the way these people be faking. They sign you and then they drop you before you say you done made it. There's no debation, no need for the conversation. All of that politicking, forget the collaboration. I'm sicker than all your flows. I'm sicker than the average Joe. I'm sicker than the COVID-19 mixed with the swine flow. I'm better than all you haters. I'm known for getting this paper. Keeping VA on the map, that is something that's in my favor. Keeping these chickens round, you know how to be a player. I break them down, pass them round like I'm playing for my Lakers. I see you back up in this booth again. Hell yeah, I'm a hooligan. They say y'all team members actually quit. Hell no, I'ma school them then. I see you back up in this booth again. Hell yeah, I'm a hooligan.
Yeah, look like I got you playing twice somewhere. Uh-huh. I think I got you playing twice. Okay. All right. That was Delaware in what was the name of that song again, Delaware? I'm doing too many things at one time.
Oh, no, that's all right. That song's called Immortal. I dropped that.
Uh-huh.
Lord, I dropped that like 4, maybe 5 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's
so
it. And I
inspired
made
that song was
yeah.
when I first started writing that song, what inspired it was, COVID was going on, and a lot of people wasn't really per se listening to rap like they should.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just figured I'll just highlight some things in my verses.
Okay. Yeah, because that was gonna be my my next question to you, about how did you pick that what was going on in your life when you wrote that song. Because it sounded like you were, getting ready to do a deal and something happened, or you found out some shady stuff and it didn't go through and stuff like that. So
yeah, we had a couple. I'm not gonna say their names. We had a couple contracts come our way, and then I know you heard the 360s, but these things were off the chain. Like, just give you an idea. So one time, the guy, one of these organizations wanted to sign the whole group, and they said, "Hey, we'll give y'all $1 million. But if y'all don't do this, that, and that, then y'all got to pay us $1 million back." So, we didn't take that deal. Then there was another deal on the table where they were saying, "Hey, we'll front everything, but if things don't go right, you got to pay that back too." So it comes down to, like, don't nobody know if they're going to do anything. Everybody can go out here and make music or sing or whatever you call it, dance, do whatever you want to do, but you never know if you're going to be the next it factor or the next star, if you're going to blow. So for somebody to say that, and then money's in the factor, so
it is.
It's best to stay independent sometimes when that's on the table, no matter if you blow or not.
Yeah, you got to be careful who you sign with, because you just never know. You just never know. So we are going to go to another song right now. Let's see. We're going to play Better Days. Let's go ahead and play Better Days.
Oh, yeah,
okay. That's a group? You like that? That's a good one? Okay, we're going to play that one. Okay.
My family on the run. I'm trying to get my emotion right. I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past. Can't get it off my mind. I'm moving on to better days. My family on the run. I'm trying to get my emotion right. I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past. Can't get it off my mind. Yeah. Hey, I've been going through it like a motherfucker. Watching out for these bloodsuckers. I want revenge like Killmonger. The love is real, but the fake among us. Truth be told, I still wonder without GOD and this destiny. These people gon' make me feel something. Accusing me without accusing me, that's just gon' make me feel something. My daddy said it'd be dark days. Broke my heart when we part ways. RP to my demon side. When it come to click, we stay outside. I'm swerving and swerving as I drive. Take the wheel before I lose my life.
I'm moving on to better days. My family on that ride. I'm trying to get my motion right over the night of time. I'm sick of living in the past and get it off my mind. Better days, my family on that run. I'm trying to get my motion right, I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past and get up on mine. Look, my life been screwed up, I've been going through some things. A lot of pain that I've been through, but I'd rather take the blame, and that's a step back. But DT, you know they always been a game. Motivate me to the fullest, so it's time to switch some lanes. Never play no type of games when it comes down onto the music. Who cares a little beat? We ain't Tusi, but we abuse it. Come harder than trick or treat like I'm passing out all the Snickers. And DC, they gon' rap, we affiliated.
I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right, I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past, can't get it off my mind. I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right, I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past, can't get it off my mind. Yeah. It's like I'm using Google Maps, trying to help me find better ways. Having visions like I'm Pac, always looking for better days. Trying to stop my shining light, way these niggas keep throwing shades. Let me laugh like I was blind, please protect me with heaven rays. In my hood, they call me Mike, way I'm serving out all the days. When it got my corner back, cause it left me with better plays. Trying to rap closer to God, so I'm beating on heaven gate. Or maybe one day do a show for my family on heaven stage. Mama still off in the hood, where they don't ask, but they beg. Gotta keep a Ruger tucked with a Bible next to the bed. It's like the devil's playing Scrapper with all these thoughts in my head. I always keep my mind sharp, case they push me close to the edge.
I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right and running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past and get it off my mind. I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right and running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past and get it off my mind.
They told me try, keep pushing. They told me try, keep going. They wanted my sauce, they thought I was lost, but I'ma be the one to keep flowing. They wondering why I ain't blow yet. Gotta make it to the top and I know that. Gotta stay on my grind, that's a fact. When I put on black, I subtract. They cannot think I'm an amateur to these streets. I know about the hustlers, the murderers, and them thieves. If they messing with my family or DT, leave them deceased. But look, this pain too deep, I can feel it. My brother lost to them trenches, best friend a victim to killing. Get off of me when demons come, you know they very appealing. My hands too high in the sky, and the Lord is my witness, and I'm gon' fly when it's time. For my fam, I did crime. For my fam, I did crime.
I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right and running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past and get it off my mind. I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right and running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past and get it off my mind.
I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right, I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past, can't get it off my mind. I'm moving on to better days, my family on the line. I'm trying to get my emotion right, I'm running out of time. I'm sick of living in the past, can't get it off my mind.
Boy, those are some deep lyrics in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Those are some, those are some real deep lyrics in there. Oh, I wanted to tell my TikTok people that first song that we heard, there's a Shinebolt video out on that one. Check it out on LJDNRadio's YouTube channel. I think it's pretty cool. Delaware, when I first heard your music, there's some things that I just don't pay attention to, okay? There's some music that when it starts out, depending on how it sounds, I don't need to hear any more of it. Some of it I hear and I'm just like, I'm not interested in that at all. And you have to learn how to, well, I had to learn how to not accept everything because someone wants their music played. Okay.
Right.
People send me music all the time. Sometimes I listen to the music and it's just really, really bad. The musicality is bad. The beats are bad. The whole sound is just bad. But
right.
So you had did an interview on the Mahogany Fawn Pod Mobcast.
That is correct.
Yeah, and that's how I found you, because I know she have interviewed more of the local artists in the area.
Right.
I deal with artists abroad, in different states, because this radio station is worldwide. It's not just for the local area. And
right.
So I said, you know what? I want to, find some of these local artists. So I go to her Mobcast, and yours was the first one to pop up, and it was rap. So I'm like, here we go. Not one of those rap people. So I listened to it, and I loved the beat. I loved everything about it. I love the originality. I love the musicality. I love it when I get a song from an independent artist, which I've said, a few times, that sounds professional. I love it
Right.
when I can take a song and stick it in with commercial hip hop and people don't know the difference.
Right.
And that's the style that you bring.
Well, that's what I've been working on, and I appreciate you saying all that. Like I say, I got help though. Shout out to Bama. Shout out to Deaza. Shout out to Reminisce. Shout out to Trap. It's a lot of shout out to Uptown Red. I don't know if y'all heard him yet, but yeah. Shout out to Deja Nicole. It's a lot of people. I mean, some of us is still together, some of us is not, but that's okay. But we still standing strong. And like I say, that's what we aim for. That's what we thrive for. And try not to be like the industry, but to be on the same level they're on when it comes to quality and things of that nature. Because you never want to bite off of somebody, when you're first starting out. Because right now, we're still underground. So when you come big, you don't want to sound like, the artist that's already big. Because nobody gets to hear that.
Yes, and your sound is you definitely have your own original rap sound.
Right.
You definitely have that going on with you. So I can say that you will go far. You are one of my better independent artist rappers, and so easy to work with. Oh my gosh. If you want to book Delaware is just so easy to work with, and you wouldn't think so because of the style you represent.
Right, I got you.
You think that you would just be rude and, just obnoxious to deal with it because there's so many of them out there like that are nowhere. And I say to them, I don't even know who you are. I never even heard your music before. Then when you hear their music, like, oh my God. They're just awful, but you made it so easy. And his stature, if you see him, he's not a little guy, he's a big guy. So you would think that he would, come and just be big and bullyish and stuff like that, but he's not. He's really not. He's such a gentleman.
Yeah, I try to, everybody got an attitude problem, but I try, everybody has attitude, you know what I mean? But what I try to do is look at the professionalism of it. So, like, I might rap about the streets, or I might rap about God, or I might, anything. But at the end of the day, when you out here dealing with folks, you never know who you're going to meet, so you try to be professional as you can be.
That's right.
Due to the fact that you don't know who you're meeting. So at the end of the day, that's what I thrive for. You might see me at Walmart, and you might come up to me, hey man, I heard your record or whatever, and I'm going to approach you like you're a regular person or my boss at work. It's just that simple.
And he did ask me, do I need to keep it clean? And I appreciate that. I really do.
You never, like I say, because you never know the audience. You never know what you're getting into. So I have clean records. I have the dirty records. That's what you strive for. If everybody go to the studio, you always want to have clean, dirty, your instrumentals and things of that nature. So, especially like that. So, I just need to get back on getting performance tracks more or less. But other than that, I always get the clean and the dirty versions and things of that nature,
So if you want to collaborate, now, you worked with artists like Deja Dior and August 3X. What do you look for in a collaborator?
I can work with anybody as long as they're willing to work. That's what it's all about. So they got to be strong about their passion the way I'm strong about mine. And if we could do that, then we could meet in the middle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how I am. You know what I'm saying? If you're playing, if you don't want to, just say for instance, I meet somebody right now. They say, hey man, I want to do a record with you. I'm not going to charge you anything. We all trying to get out there, get our name known. But what I will tell you is, hey, this stuff costs. So hey, we might have to pay for the beat. We might have to pay for studio time. We might have to do whatever. But we got to be able to do these things to make something happen. You know what I'm saying?
Now I know that I had talked for the award ceremony that we had earlier this year, which next year is going to be better, right? TikTok Diamonds, because you guys are going to show up, right?
Yeah, we definitely, man.
So, but you was there with Eddie Key, and there was something about the two of you guys' voices, the two of you guys' style that I thought would make an excellent collaboration. And
Eddie Key, not to cut you off, Eddie Key hasn't reached out to me yet, and I don't have his contacts. He did reach out to Rim, one of the artists that's with me, you know, one of the guys that's in the group. He did reach out to Rim, but I told him when I saw him at your, what was that? When we brought
the ceremony. Yeah.
So when you brought Sonny and everybody there, you were
the boots and bikini.
Yeah, when you brought everybody there, then I talked to Eddie Key then, and I just told him, like, hey, man, when you ready, I'm ready. You know, so it's really on his end. Once he's ready, I'm ready. Because
he collaborates really good with rappers. His style and his voice, I'm going to reach out to him, tell him, because I want to hear it. I really do. I think you guys going to have something that's pretty hot. And I definitely want to hear it.
Yeah, I would love to work with Eddie Key. You know, I already told him all aboard. You know, that's my jam. So, you know what I mean? I like Eddie Key. Eddie Key, he's talented. I feel like he's raw, uncut. You know what I mean? So I like stuff like that. So like I had told him, when he's ready, I'm ready.
When he's straight from the streets, he'll tell you in a minute.
Hey, most of us are. So I ain't mad for that.
So Now, in support, how would you uplift other independent artists in your circle, in your community, and around you? And of course, you live in Newport News, and everyone pretty much in this area of Hampton Roads know that Newport News has a bad rap sometimes as the people that's coming out of it. But there's a lot of talent in places like that. There's a lot of people looking for inspiration to make it to that next level where you are. You may not be big, but you're big where you are. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's other younger people coming up, not even younger people, just people that want to put their music out there. How would you inspire them as a rap artist to give them good advice so they don't sound choppy or like they're reading from a script, or, you know, to tell them things to make them make their music better?
Well, right. There's a few things with that. So the first thing is, you know, it's just like taking a shower and you in your bathroom in the mirror. You got to gain confidence. That's the first thing. You need confidence. The second thing will be learn your craft. No matter what you're doing. If you're singing, you're rapping, you're playing the bass guitar, whatever you're doing, learn your craft. You know, study your craft. So the choppy part, that's the studying part. So if you're choppy, that's because you're not studying. You're not being aware of what's happening. You know, like I say, and then also you need a lot of confidence because, you know, people will boo you. People will tell you your song trash. People will, you know, and they probably lying to you. They probably really like it, but they don't want to give you the credit. So you gotta have that with a grain of salt. Now, as far as anybody that's my age or under or older, you know, as far as going out here, you gotta getting your name known. You gotta go out here and do these showcases. You gotta tap in with everybody you can tap in with that's in your area. If you can't afford to go out of state, and it's just that simple. You got to do it. If you don't do it, nobody ever gonna hear your record. It's gonna sit on the shelf.
Yep, it is. It is. So let's play another one. We got Wannabe, I Be Winning. I like I Be Winning. I'm going to play I Be Winning.
Hey, that's what me and August.
Yeah, I like that one. I took a clip off of that one, I think. That was one of them I took a clip off of. So here's I Be Winning.
All right.
DT in the building, homie. Delaware the Butcher. What up, OJ?
Purchase your tracks.
I keep some fun in my garage. Yeah, I be winning. I just keep breaking the bank. Yeah, I be winning. I keep that Julie on my side. Yeah, I be winning. I got that weed, I got that drink. Yeah, I be winning. If you ain't talking about that cash, then I ain't with it. I'm about the future, not the past. Yeah, I ain't with it. If she ain't giving up that ass, then I ain't with it. Y'all just keep messing with that slab. Yeah, I ain't with it. I do it for the streets, man. I do it for my guys. I do it for my niggas that couldn't be trapped. I do it for all of my family members. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here now. I don't do this shit to stun on y'all. I do this shit cause we deserve the ball. Came from the church where we had the war. No lights, food to the cable. Ask me why I brag and boast. Maybe lucky if I don't pull out this toast. Cause if I do, it's murder she wrote. Just got a lick for a kid coat. Hell yeah, I'm winning, nigga. Yeah, I'm in the big spending, nigga. Just bought a house and a few cars for my children, nigga. I ain't playing no games with y'all. Chris Brown, nigga, water wall. Winter, spring, nigga, summer, fall. Fuck with y'all with the cameras on. That's the type of shit I'm with, nigga. Big bank, young rich, nigga. Big T, I'm a team member. Walkerville, Queen. to all my park rangers. All my niggas that's reppin' the field. Foreign cars, exotic whips. Run the game with no brakes, huh? I keep some food in my garage. Yeah, I be winning. I just keep breaking the bank. Yeah, I be winning. I keep that Julie on my side. Yeah, I be winning. I got that weed, I got that drink. Yeah, I be winning. If you ain't talking about that cash, then I ain't with it. I'm about the future, not the past. Yeah, I ain't with it. If she ain't giving up that ass, then I ain't with it. Just keep messing with that slab. Yeah, I ain't with it. I be winning, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I don't need no chauffeur, nigga. I've been at the route. Y'all niggas swear y'all nice until I pop up. The feds is chasing me. I swear I can't get locked up. I'm in this game forever. Can't you see? It's impossible if you tryna stop me. My bars is insane. I'm on top of my game. Yeah, nigga, you should be ashamed. You ever think you been in the same lane? She ain't got a poppin' for you, yeah, she want a real one. You ain't even close to being that, yeah, you been done. I'm the chosen one to make it to the top, shining brighter than the sun. Bush ain't even know he milled a real nigga, and we ain't even close to being done. We gon' be holding it down for the long run. You niggas better be prepared for this war, cause my bars is hitting harder than your cuss mixed with spores. I keep some food in my garage. Yeah, I be winning. I just keep breaking the bank. Yeah, I be winning. I keep that Julie on my side. Yeah, I be winning. I got that weed, I got that drink. Yeah, I be winning. If you ain't talking about that cash, then I ain't with it. I'm about the future, not the past. Yeah, I ain't with it. If she ain't giving up that ass, then I ain't with it. Y'all just keep messing with that slab. Yeah, I ain't with it.
Your style and your lyrics, you're fast. You can rap really fast.
I tried to switch it up.
Dang, you can rap really fast because I did try to rap at one time. I didn't make an album, but I just tried to see if I could do it. Man, that's not easy work. It is not easy work. It's a skill. It's a skill. Do you just rap off the bat? Can you just rap off the bat?
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Okay, well give me a spit. Spit at me for about
I'll give you something real quick. I say, what is rap? A story, a metaphor, or a punchline. Maybe all three, because with the mic, it is crunch time. Hip-hop solidified my early stage. From selling drugs to being locked behind a cage. I got AIDS for the beats that I'm polluting, because every bar I spit is cracked and every verse is a shooting. I hate fake niggas that be playing with this music. That's why I come through and make these bastards look stupid. This is my gift, and I'll be damned if you abuse it like Chris did Wesley when the boy played Pookie. Niggas want to shoot me, hate to see me shine, because I'm destined for greatness like Big in his prime. Took time for me and mine to get like this. No, that's an understatement. We've been that sick. You think I'm playing with these cats with a mic on my arm? I'm going in for a throttle like the pistol drum.
wow. You just thought of all this on your bat, off the bat?
Yeah, that's what you asked for.
Wow. That's pretty cool. That's super cool. You want to hear mine?
Go ahead with it.
What do you hear? Okay, here we go. I get up every morning from 9 to 10 to get up on this radio to do this radio thing. Okay. Too many words came at me at one time. I do what I call multi-thinking, multi-layered thinking. So when I'm thinking about one thing, like I'm on this interview with you, but I'm thinking about 5, 6, 7, 8 things that's got to happen after this interview. So sometimes when I'm talking, my words get crossed. I may put 2 words together, like Delaware the Butcher. I may say something like Deli Butcher or something like that, And I find that I do that a lot. And I don't know why I do that, but I do that a lot. So, okay, now I'm going to ask another question. It's time for another question. All right. Let's see. You're on platforms. You're on TikTok. You're on Facebook and all this. Now, how do you use social media to connect with your audience?
I'm not going to sit here and lie. So I'm still learning how to use social media to get to the audience, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I have Instagram as Delaware the Butcher. I have Facebook as Delaware the Butcher. I really don't have a TikTok, and a lot of people are telling me to get one.
You should.
Yeah, so I'm still lacking in that area a little bit.
It's
Just a little.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's gonna be more out there for you. It's going to be more out there for you. Believe me. Believe me. It's going to be more out there for you. Now, what's the most unexpected response you got?
As far as for my music,
Mm-hmm.
I really never had a bad rapport. The only thing I ever had was like, you know, like say I'm performing and I, you know, sound checks and things like that, but we're not in that stage yet, so it's like give or take. So sometimes you might be performing and you can hear your lyrics. Sometimes you might be performing and you can't hear your lyrics. So sometimes you can't hear the beat or you don't know where the song's at, things of that nature. That's another reason why I was bringing up performance tracks earlier. But I never had, like, nobody tell me, oh, I was trash or I was great or things of that nature. I never really, well, I'm not going to say not great, but I'm going to say I never had nobody tell me I was, like, I should stop. You know, like, don't do it no more. Like, that ain't good for you. I never had nobody tell me that.
Okay. I just got to...
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I got to be careful with my music. I just got a restriction from Twitter, from TikTok. I keep calling it TikTok. I guess it was because of the song that I played had some profanity in it. And, yeah, and somebody complained. I apologize. I did not think about it. I didn't think about it. Okay, so...
You should have played a song like Everything, or you should have played one of my laid-back songs, more or less.
Well, I'm on your YouTube page. So which one would you suggest from YouTube? Because I'm on
I got
YouTube.
a lot of songs that I didn't cuss in. I think I did a song called I Need Love. I don't think I cursed in that one.
I Need Love.
Yeah, and I actually was the singer on that song.
One of these, Loyalty, I'm Back, Storm and Brain, Get It On.
So you don't see I Need Love?
Mm-mm. I don't see.
Type
Let's
it in.
see. View it all. Okay, let me see.
Type it in.
Okay. I need.
If you're on my YouTube page, it should have showed up. Type it in.
Okay, I see. I put in a search. Okay, I'm gonna play that one. Okay, TikTok. I apologize. Did not mean to mess up stuff. You guys complained about something that you heard. I thought you liked the rap music. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna play I Need Love.
I need love, 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 yeah. I need love, 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 yeah. Give me love, 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 yeah. 4 letters, hey, you messed up. But hold your chick down, you get a real one. All-star
some singing, so I detect, that you have a voice there, Delaware.
Well, I usually try not to sing, but yeah, I had to do that thing.
Can you sing?
I don't know. I never really thought I could. I just had to do it. I wrote it, so I had to do it.
You should try singing. I think I hear something in there. You should try a little melody on something. I think I hear something there.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I cursed twice in my second verse, but I didn't even realize it. But yeah, I got a lot of. I'm gonna start putting the clean versions out on my YouTube page too. I need to start putting those out.
The options. I mean, on LJDNRadio stream, it could play. That's what are you gonna complain to? The radio people?
Right, I got
the National Board of Radio, is that what you're going to complain to? But when you're on open applications like TikTok, you have people listening, and you don't know, that same person that you just said hi to could be the very one to go and complain about you next, because people on social media are fickle. No pun to you guys, but it's fickle. I'm not sure if they still on. I think I'm on restriction. I'm not sure if I'm still even live anymore, because they had put a restriction thing on me. So I'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see. But anyway, we still are live on LJDN Radio.
I got you.
Okay, so now you got a song. I just got a few more things, and I'm gonna let you go get out of here by one. Okay.
Nah, no problem.
So you have your song about it's called "Difference in Profits." You have that. What kind of themes and emotions are you channeling on that one?
All right, so with Differences, that's not my song. That's the Angel Dior song. I was the feature. And basically, I went off her vibe. Her vibe was, guys are, we're trash. We're this, we're that. So basically, I gave the man's point of view to that song. Like, okay, guys are trash, but this is what women do too. So, that's basically what the mindset was. It was just basically being the guy for the fellas, meaning she was the girl for the women. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And with Profit, now that's a whole different entity. Now that I dug a little deep then, because I had just lost my father. So if you ever see Profits, the video, you will see me actually on the staircase holding the urn. That's my dad's urn. Rest in peace to my father. But that's who raised me. So, at that time when August 3 actually won that track to me in Bama, I was in a dark place. So
oh man.
Yeah, so I had so I kind of that was like my therapy. So at that time in my life, writing music was my therapy. Now it's like therapy and fun. You know what I mean? But at that time, it was just straight therapy. So I was in a dark place.
Oh, okay. What is your zodiac sign? Just out of curiosity.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, I was going to ask you, was you a Cancer? You know why?
Exactly.
Because you are very in tune with your emotions.
Yeah, I'm a Cancer.
You're very in tune with your emotions. That's one thing I notice about Cancers. Cancers are very emotional people, and they love so hard. If they love you, they just love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. A Cancer could kick a dog to the side and go back and get the dog. A Cancer get mad and kick that dog so hard, and then the next thing you know, a day later, that Cancer got that dog holding it. So when you say that you were in a dark space as a Cancer, I can only imagine it had to be something pretty deep to bring you there. I said,
I had lost my father, so that kind of hurt a lot.
Yeah, that does. It does. It will hurt. That's really good. Now, so what's next? What you got coming up? I know you been on hiatus and things like that. So what do you got next? What's coming up? Where are you going to be performing and so all that good stuff?
All right, so yeah, so starting, I'm gonna just say it like this. We already starting the videos this month. So soon, y'all, probably in December, the videos will start releasing. So we're doing come and get them. That's what Park Boy needs. Then I got another video coming behind it. It's called Outside. That's with me and Trapper Millie on.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, we're gonna jump into Real Back, and I got a lot of songs. So right now we're focusing on videos because we are independent. So we're focusing on videos. Now, as far as performing, we can perform every day. All I gotta do is call the promoters. They know our names. They know who GMCDT is. More likely, they'll let us be a part of their shows, because that's really what it is around here. It's a bunch of showcases, so all you got to do is get with these promoters, and you can get on any of these stages in the 7 by 7 all the way up to Richmond. So.
Okay. I'm having.
So I'm not saying I'm not going to be performing again. I'm just saying it's really simple to perform. You know what I mean? You just get a hold of these promoters, and they'll work things out with you.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I was getting distracted. I put this post out, and I seem to be getting a lot of instant messaging about it. I just thought it was mean. I put it out there. It said, what did it say? It said, what does it mean to ride his face? So I'm thinking that they're talking about driving. You know how women could be mean and driving over someone's head. That's just not nice.
Right.
So I seem to be getting a lot of slack about that. So I was looking at that was coming in on my feed. I'm like, goodness gracious. But let's go ahead and finish. It just distracted me for a minute. I'm sorry. I just didn't know what the brouhaha was about. Okay. Now, if you could describe a mission in one bar, what would it be?
Seriously, chasing and running.
It's been such a pleasure. I'm so glad I got a chance to talk to you. I really do enjoy talking to you. What happened to your picture? Your picture disappeared. Where did your picture go? I know. I'm on here and I done pressed something and it's not showing your picture again. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's close it out and go back in. So, hello? I think I just disconnected everybody. Delaware?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm sorry. I disconnected trying to get your picture back up. But it's almost 1:00 and I'm gonna let you go back to cooking. I'm gonna have to I do a cooking show on TikTok. It's not a regularly scheduled show because if I have to schedule cooking, I probably won't cook. I started doing it spontaneously, I started doing it. It was all done spontaneously, and it started picking up with people. And from there, I was like, oh, okay, I think people like to watch people doing things. I don't know, but I'm the type of person that I'm a watcher. I like to watch people doing things. I'm the type of person that you could read me a story and put me to sleep.
Right.
And so I think a lot of people like watching people do things. And with me, I just do things from the very beginning to the end. And, sometimes I start with what you have around your house because if I have to cook and I got to figure out what to do, you got to figure out the meat, the side dish, and, the vegetable in order to make a full meal anyway.
Right.
So, and sometimes you be wanting to cook things and, sometimes you be wanting to cook things.
Right. I got you. Sometimes you gotta go to the store.
Yeah, and sometimes you like, I don't feel like going to the store, so let's see, I got 3 potatoes, so we're gonna use these 3 potatoes, and I'm gonna make this. I just try to make it. I just try to make it seem to look like that this is what really happens in the kitchen. This is what happens in the kitchen in the evenings. So that's what it's about. I don't have, professionally prop things, set up and stuff like that. I don't have any of that. I just go in there and cook, and the people seem to like it, and they, and they watch, and I appreciate it because it gives me company in the kitchen without people actually being in there. Because as a cook, you're probably the same way. You don't like a whole bunch of people around you when you're cooking.
Nah, that's clever.
Yeah, because people and they carry stuff on their clothing, they're talking, little spitlets coming out, you just
Nah, I dig it.
You never know. But this way I get to have people in my kitchen with me to keep me company while I'm cooking, and they're not actually there. So I really do enjoy it. So maybe me and you could do you can come on if you ever get a TikTok account. You can come on as a co-host, invited guest, and you cooking your thing, and I'm cooking my thing on the other end.
I'll try to tap into that.
And see what the people think. I was supposed to be making some meatloaf, but I have to go get all the ingredients. I got a three meat meatloaf, and it's so soft, and when you make it, so I have to purchase the ingredients from the supermarket. Just haven't been able to get over that way yet, but that's what I do. And these are my diamonds that are following, unless they're frozen because they suspended me for this round. I'm not sure what TikTok does. I'm not exactly a TikTok expert. I just went on there and just started posting. People started liking, I started posting, and now I'm into all this sort of stuff because I done got, 40K viewers. And so they're giving me all these options that I can do. And I don't have time to sit down and, do it. I did a co-host before, and it was a clown. Not a clown, but it's someone that just did not behave right on the other co-host. So I stopped doing co-hosts because I'm like, okay, so now I have to look into who I'm co-hosting with, because you have a lot of the younger people that just want the attention because this is how they get paid. You know what I mean? I'm not getting paid to do this. I'm just doing this out of fun, because it's something I like to do. Yeah, so makes it a little different. But if you get that TikTok, definitely hook up with me on that account. But I'm gonna let you go, and be sure tell everybody where they can find your platform, your music, and hook up with you, Delaware.
Well, like I say, I'm based out of Virginia. My name is Delaware the Butcher. You can check me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I don't have a TikTok yet, but I'm going to get one after I get off this interview. I guess I need to get one. And like I say, all you need is my name. And if you know my name, you'll be able to find my music, and then you'll find other artists that I work with and things of that nature. So God bless, and I hope to hear from everybody soon.
Okay. It was so good talking with you. Now I know that Delaware the Butcher doesn't mean what I thought it meant. I'm a little disheartened on that because I just knew. I'm like, oh yeah, he's slicing them. That's why he's a butcher, because he's just slicing up those raps.
Well, I'm glad I could clarify that for you.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you for joining me. And this will be up on YouTube. This interview will be up on YouTube after we finish talking, after my show ends. Okay?
All right, no problem.
All right.